helping people. Oh, I have poor connection. Must be the storms. We've had a lot of storms lately, which is fantastic for our fires here in Australia. I want to talk to you about just a couple of things that I've learned over the last week. Probably not so much brand new, but more or less it's just been reconfirmed to me. And this is going to be a quick live, but I really want to show you how two subtle things that you could implement in your life could totally change it. And for me, I was once upon a time, to take you back, in my journey, once upon a time, I was someone that had a broke mindset. I was someone that really had, I didn't like seeing other people succeed. I didn't like to see other people win. I was someone that really was held my money really tight. And as a result, I lost it all. Like, in my mid-30s, I filed for bankruptcy and I lost everything except for my car and the clothes on my back, right? And that was a very humbling experience for me. Trust me, like, it was something. Hi, Anya, how are you? That was a humbling experience for me. It changed me forever as a person. Like, I've not regretted that chapter in my life. In fact, I don't regret anything because it's made me into the person that I am today. And I love who I am today. And so for me, I just wanted to share with you a couple of things that I learned over the past week that I hope really impacts you too, right? So number one is, I'm doing a course at the moment with the Higdon group called Vibrational Money Immersion, and it's a fantastic course because it really raises your awareness about how you actually see money, and how you can actually attract abundance into your life. And quite often, a lot of us, just with our thoughts, really push away any potential good things that can come into our life, simply because we're not vibrating at a high level. We're constantly thinking negatively, or we're hanging around people that are negative as well, or we're just always looking for reasons for us to fail. And this is definitely something that I see very common in people, is that they think, I really want to do that, but I know that I can't do it. I really want to go overseas, but I'll never have the money. I really want to do what you do, but I can't do what you do, right? I hear it all the time, and that is a scarce mentality. Like, that is a really scarce mindset, because, all of us are capable of achieving everything. Like, I have utmost belief in all of you that are watching right now my broadcast. Thank you so much for hopping on. That it's, everyone who's capable of doing just about anything. Is really up to us from a mindset perspective, right? And so in Vibrational Money Immersion, and this is a course by Ray Higdon, by the way, if you are interested, one of the things that they talk about is auto-suggestion. And I know that a lot of the top leaders out there talk about it, like Anthony Robbins, but I really didn't get it until it hit me in the face last week with Ray. And like, auto-suggestion is basically our programming, right? So we have a lot of experiences in our life, and sometimes what tends to happen is something will present that's very similar, or someone will say something that's exactly what happened in the past, and we'll just automatically go to our programming and think it's going to happen the same way. For example, a really good example is like, if you're dating, right? If you're on the dating scene and you date, you're a female and you go out on a date with a nice guy, it's a great night, and then he doesn't message you straight away, and we just think he doesn't like me. And we start overplaying and overthinking and thinking about all these scenarios, and we become this obsessed person about why they haven't messaged you. It's like that person, I always talk about this in that movie, He's Just Not That Into You, right? Where you've got the main character and she obsesses about this one guy that she's gone out on a drink with. And, anything that she can latch on, she creates stories. Right? And this is exactly what we do with programming, right? Is that we actually, and auto-suggestion, right? Is we take circumstances that present in front of us and automatically come up with the outcome, right? Never really giving the situation a full opportunity to play itself out. And from that, we limit our opportunity to actually experience anything positive, because we either put up a wall or we back out of a situation, right? In the case of the dating, you'd go, oh, he's messaged me now, I'm going to ignore him. When really, I mean, you don't know what circumstances, why he didn't message. He could have been shy. You know, he's probably someone that's been hurt before and thinking, do I message her? Do I not message her? He's going through the same thing. Like, we need to put ourselves in other people's shoes to understand what they're going through as well. Do you understand? But because we've actually, you know, programmed in our mind that a situation is what it is, we don't give it its full potential. And so we limit our opportunity to achieve success because we already take on our programming and think that's it, right? And so one thing that you need to be aware of is if you are like this, right, is that you need to, and you want to change your life, you really want to change your circumstances, whenever something happens, don't automatically go to your default, right? Don't go to your auto suggestion and think this is the way that it is. No, just let it play itself out and keep vibrating high. Like for me, when something presents, I go, you know what? This is presenting for a reason, right? I'm going to wait and let it play out to see what that is, right? And just be open-minded. We just got to allow it and just keep vibrating high. Like for me, if I'm feeling like I'm in low vibration, I actually either go for a walk, which is why I raise my vibration when I do that first thing in the morning. But I also, believe it or not, before I actually do Facebook Lives, I actually spend half an hour dancing by myself. I literally just dance and I close my eyes and I feel the music, right? I'm raising my vibration because I want to give you the best of me. And so you need to give life the best of you, not just this negative person that just thinks the worst all the time, right? So just be aware of that. Far too many of us out there don't give life a chance. Far too many of us just think something's happened in the past, right? Like something's, someone's hurt you, or you've experienced you got fired somewhere, or you lost all your money. So that's the way it's always going to be. And that is simply not the case. Just because someone's hurt you in the past doesn't mean that someone's going to hurt you in the future. Just because someone said bad things about you when you did this doesn't mean that's going to present again. And of course, if you do really truly believe this and your subconscious mind is trained to believe it, it'll simply present opportunities to prove you right, which is why you really need to harness your thoughts and really work on your programming to make sure that you're not thinking that way. You know, we have a supercomputer in our brain called the reticular activating system. And, you know, if our body is, tends to send out signals to our brain that they like seeing something, or they're more inclined to think about something when a situation presents, the reticular activating system will switch on and will keep presenting that, because they're saying, oh, Elsa likes thinking this way. I'll just keep presenting the same situation over and over and over and over again, right? So you have to make sure that you really monitor your thoughts. And if you do find yourself being that person where you automatically default to the negative, then it's time for you to do some work on your mindset and really start working on your programming. The best way that you can do that is to tap in to some, mindset work. I thoroughly recommend this course by Ray Higdon called The Power Mind, and it is all about reprogramming your mind. Think and Grow Rich is another one. It's a book that totally has changed my life. You know, one of my first mentors, Tim Edwards, recommended that I read that, and I've read that 6 times now, and every single time I get a different perspective because I'm at a different level when I read it. It's so important that you understand that your thoughts dictate your actions. And you can totally change your life simply by changing your thoughts, right, about any given situation. Number 2, and I really need to get moving on this one because I've got a coaching call in 3 minutes, is with regards to money. Right? One of the ways that I've learned this week, and I've got to be really quick on this and I can elaborate in another call, but one of the ways that I have learned to raise your money frequency and money vibration is if you find coins on the floor, like I found this one on the floor, right? Pick it up. It is free money, right? And by picking it up and accepting it because it's free money for you, right? It's presented to you, right? And you just say, thank you for my abundance. You're basically receiving, abundance into your life, right? By walking past it, you're rejecting it and you're basically saying, no, I don't want that. So you're not going to get any more. You're not going to get this abundance of money that you're searching for. But if you can accept like a $1 coin, this is an Australian $1 coin that I found on the floor, and I say, I accept this. Thank you for my free money, or thank you for my abundance. The universe is going to reward me with more and more and more free money, right? More abundance is going to be coming my way. So it's something that's so powerful, that is so easy to incorporate into your life, that you can start flipping the script in your mind about how you see money. And when I started changing the way that I saw money, more started presenting. And I can tell you, money mindset is so crucial to, long-term wealth, and long-term, not having to worry about money. Really start understanding that it starts with the money mindset, how you see money. Because if you see money as evil, you'll never, ever have enough. You'll always be in lack. So guys, I hope these 2 tips help you. I know this is a quick training. I'm really grateful for you all, and I really, really hope you have an incredible rest of the week. Take care. Bye for now.